So, I did hear that you are looking to learn more about how to manifest and how to navigate this beautiful energy on this 8/8 portal that we can experience. I feel like right now, August, I feel like this summer, honestly, let me know if you also feel this too. I feel like a lot of us right now are trying to figure out how to navigate a little bit through adversity. And I feel like I will always tell you guys, I believe that challenges are just opportunities for us to grow. And I believe that this 8/8 portal will allow us to do so. Today, I'm here to elaborate more on that with you, on how you can manifest and navigate through this energy and this once in a lifetime opportunity. If you don't already know it, 8/8 is the day of this portal. It is where the Cyrus sun really just creates this energy to allow us to manifest. I am also someone who will always advocate and say there is no right or wrong way to doing anything or to in your own spiritual practice on how you want to manifest, how you want to receive more in your life. There's no right or wrong way. And also, I'm going to sit here and tell it to you, there's no right or wrong time to manifest either. So I do want you to take advantage of this 8/8 on August 8th, of this energy to call in the things that you desire in your life. Something I do want you to also recognize now, Mercury is in retrograde. So today I am going to be diving in a little bit deeper, talking more about the energy we can expect. I also did pull some cards today to give us more guidance and to allow us to feel more soothed during this time period. So I want to chit chat with you guys just for a little bit, and I want to just check in with you and ask, how are you doing? And I mean, like, how are you really doing? I did pull some cards today for us, and I'm going to talk about that. But right now, I feel like there is this energy of adversity, especially for myself with Saturn return happening for me. I feel like adversity is just reminding me like the power that I get to choose, the narrative I get to choose, the perspective I get to choose, so if you are currently going through something in your life that feels a bit tough, that feels like, you are climbing this beautiful mountain to try to get to the top, but it's just like pouring rain and it's muddy and it's super hot at some point, you're running low on water. I want you to really understand you still have grit. You still have energy within you to conquer and achieve. And I just want you to remember that within yourself. No matter what life is showing to you right now, I really want you to use this Lionsgate energy to have that light in your life, to choose it, even if you feel as though there can be a little bit of darkness right now. The reason why I say adversity also is because we do have Mercury retrograde. We have this retrograde at least 4 to 3 times a year. And I want you to remember that you do not have to be afraid of Mercury retrogrades. You should lean into them more because they do bring up challenges for you to learn. If you feel as though you are having the same constant lesson every Mercury retrograde and you're not changing, it's not really affecting you in the way that you want it to, maybe this time around, let this Lionsgate Cyrus Sun energy allow you to. One thing I want you to remember to say to yourself is, I allow good things in my life. I allow the good things to come to me. I allow myself to receive. That's something I really want us to sit more into. We do have Mercury retrograde in Virgo coming. Well, right now, we also have Venus going into Virgo. Virgo is a mutable sign. So I want you to be more flexible in your life, but I also want you to set the standard. I want you to, even in your own relationships, okay? I really want you to have more boundaries and more standards and saying no when you really want to say no to something that no longer serves you. So that is just the energy right there. So I know that you guys really want to know more about how to manifest with this energy. I've made multiple 8/8 portal videos prior to today, and they are all the same, but they are different. So if you want to go ahead and review those, absolutely do so. If maybe something I say today doesn't resonate with you, maybe in those other films, you will be able to resonate to them better and manifest with that energy. Again, there is no right or wrong way to do anything. So first thing I will say when it comes to manifesting, as I always tell you guys in every single video of manifestation, I really want you to calm your nervous system. I really want you to ground yourself in your energy. That's the most important thing, because why would you want to manifest from any other energy? Why would you want to manifest from chaos or sadness or despair? I really want you to manifest from a place of calm happiness and just being content with where you are right now. A great way for you to do this, maybe go on a walk. We are in August, so hopefully you are somewhere where it is very warm and you can get in touch with nature. So definitely do so. When you are on this walk, just start talking gratitude, like words of gratitude. I always say that too. It's like a way for me to ground my energy is to go back to gratitude and to focus on that. So on your walk, when you are outside connecting to nature, if you feel like you have nothing to be grateful for in your life right now due to adversity, I want you to stop and realize you do. You get to have life. You get to do that. You get to decide how you want to navigate through this issue, and how to climb this mountain to get to the top, to get to your destiny. And I just want you to use this practice of grounding and gratitude to get to that point. Be grateful for your health right now. If that's something you feel like you can't really be grateful for, I need you to lean into it. Because for me, sometimes I can't be grateful for anything else because I'm just in my mood. I'm, in that victim mentality, which you're allowed to. You're allowed to, but only for so long. Okay? So be grateful for your health. Be grateful to see the sun rise today. Be grateful for smelling fresh air, being in the wind, and being able to see the grass and feel it and just get in tune with nature, okay? So practice gratitude that way. And then when you're starting to feel really good, now really deep into, or ask yourself, what am I grateful for having in my life? Is it people? Is it material things? Is it opportunities? Is it experiences? Whatever that is, I want you to connect to that and just stay there for a little while and really bask in knowing that I was chosen. I was given these opportunities. I was given these people in my life. I was given these experiences. So I should celebrate them. And gratitude is a way of doing so. Now, the manifestation fun stuff. So, we are Mercury retrograde. I am someone who feels like it's not the best time to manifest because I feel like Mercury retrograde is about recalibration, kind of going back and seeing what's not working and how you can fix it. So what I will say for this time around, for this 8/8 Lionsgate portal with the manifestation, I want you to manifest whatever challenge you're going through right now. I want you to manifest a resolution. That's what I really want you to focus on more. Let's say you are someone who wants to step into content creation. Manifest ways for you to open up your creativity. And that could look like a lot of things. Maybe that's you studying content creator that you really enjoyed and inspired by. Maybe that's a way for you to manifest researching more about whatever niche or topic you want to portray online. Whatever it is, I want you to manifest like that during this time around. Yes, you can manifest the physical things. There's no right or wrong, as I said earlier. But with the retrograde happening at the same time, I want you to figure out ways to manifest so that when Mercury goes back to direct, you are able to take all of the tools, all of the blessings you've received during this time, all of the clarity and enlightenment you received during this time to manifest the specific things that you want, being a content creator, right? I wouldn't say right now is the best time to start something new, but to prepare for that newness once Mercury goes direct. I hope you're really with me. I hope you're understanding me right now. So that's what I would say. So how can you do this? I want you to write it on a piece of paper. We do have Jupiter in Gemini right now. So that also is a great opportunity for you to speak it aloud. Like I was sharing with you earlier. If you are on a walk and you're in nature, connect to it verbally. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to walk on this grass right now. I'm so happy and grateful that I get to see the sun. It feels so good to know that the sun will rise and shine for me today. I really want you to start saying that. It feels so good to be able to do my research to become the content creator that I want to become. It feels so good to work on my emotions and to show up better to people instead of being so responsive and reactive. Or I don't know, whatever challenge you're going through, even if it is relationships right now, because in the cards were saying something about that too. I am so happy and grateful that I'm able to see better. I'm so happy and grateful that if a problem comes up with me and my friend, me and my partner, it's allowing me to learn them better and they learn me better. Show me, or, manifestation, it's really enlightenment to me. So I really want you to stick with that on this time around. I really want you to stick with resolution. What can you manifest to resolve in your life, to bring resolve in your life? If it comes to friendships, relationships, work, money, career, whatever it is, I really want you to ask the universe to give you clarity to get to that point. You can write it down. You can speak about it if you want. Write it in a list form. There is no right or wrong way. I have so many videos on manifestation practices. Choose the one that feels good for you. One good thing I always say during the Lionsgate, I love the power of burning, because I feel like fire magic is very quick. It's very fast paced. Yes, we are in a retrograde, right? So you can't expect too much fastness right now. You have to expect delay. But I feel as though this Lionsgate is an opportunity for all of us to learn patience, okay? Because we may want it very fast, we may want it right now, we may have wanted it since yesterday, okay? But I really want you to love that Mercury is giving us this opportunity to take a pause and to realize what we want, what's missing, what can we get better at? What can we work on to make it better? So that's what I would say right now when it comes to manifesting during this Lionsgate, while we do have Mercury in retrograde right now, especially in Leo. So the best advice I can say is just use that Virgo energy of being immutable, being flexible with things and how you want to navigate through them. But this Leo energy, I want you to be loud. I want you to be proud. I want it to be bright for you. I want you to reach for the stars, okay? Whatever dream you want to have, go for it. Write it down right now, but also ask for the tools on how to create it in the best way for you to present it to the world. Okay, so that's what I really have to say as far as manifesting under this 8-8. Calming your nervous system, having a gratitude practice, writing what you want. And when you write it, you can even dance if you want. You can dance with it, even if you're working out and you want to, chant certain things within yourself to say, I am able to be a creative. I am free flowing. My creative energy is free flowing. I am disciplined. I am excited for life. You can do that when you're working out, when you're going for a run, when you're doing yoga, involve your body too. Or write it down and say it aloud. If you do end up writing it down, you can burn that piece of paper in a safe place, okay? But, whatever feels good for you. All of the time. That's something I will always say, as someone that you go to when it comes to manifestation. I'm never going to tell you there's a right or wrong way. I want you to know your intuition, you can trust it, and you can allow it to guide you to what's best for you. So I know today's video can be a little bit longer, but I'm okay with that. If you feel like you got what you needed, that's fine. But if you feel like, you want to tune into more of what I have to say, that I'm grateful for you staying here with me. Because now we're going to be talking about the cards. I pulled from my lessons deck, and I also pulled from my daily crystal. When I was shuffling for the lessons deck, I was asking the universe, as a collective, what is the lesson that we are to learn during this 8-8 portal? What is a lesson we can learn when it comes to all of the astrology energy that we can have right now? I mean, we have Jupiter in Gemini, we have the moon in Leo. We have the sun in Leo. We have the Mercury retrograde in Virgo right now. And then we are going to be moving into Virgo. Venus in Virgo is also what I really meant to say. So we have that. So what is the lesson with all of this beautifulness right now in the stars for us? And one thing I'm going to say before I talk about the cards, I want you to hug yourself right now. And I want you to affirm, I love you. You are safe. I trust the good on its way. Say it with me one more time. I love you. You are safe. You can trust the good on its way. All right? I want you to remind yourself of that. Any time in your life where you feel like it's chaotic, oh my God, I don't know what's going on, transformation is just so crazy, ground yourself with that and trust those words. The card that came out of the deck when I did my lessons was adversity. And the affirmation is, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay, I think that's really cool to see. Adversity, I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. That's the only way I think you can get through it. To me, that's the only way you could get through a challenge, because if not, you'll just stay there forever. And that's not a good thing, to stay in something forever because you can't see you're choosing not to see the light in it. You have the right to choose. You get to choose every single day. So lean into adversity. Tony Robbins said, fear, it will never go away in your life, no matter what you have, no matter the riches, no matter the abundance, no matter the people in your life. Fear, adversity, and problems will always exist. So what better way to get comfortable with that than to remind yourself that I can get through this. I always get through this. I always learn more about myself when I see things in my life that I don't like. It allows me to see more of what I want to choose, what I want to experience, and what I do like. So I just want to say that to you. I want to tell you I love you. I want to tell you you can do this. You must do this. You must get through this challenge that you're going through. The resolution is already here. You just have to choose it. You have to choose to seek it. Because what you're always seeking is always seeking you. I really want you to remember that, okay? So choose light in darkness, because that's the only way out. At the top of the deck, we did get perseverance. Love this card. The affirmation is, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Virgo is an energy that is an overthinker. I mean, it's my moon sign, so I would really know about that. But I really want you to remember, Mercury is also the planet of the mind. So mental health is really important. Only what you tell yourself will manifest. Only what you believe will manifest. So you have to persevere. You have to know that you can do whatever you put your mind to, whatever you put your mind to decide to do. That's the only way. That's the only way. And I think that's what life is reminding us of right now, through adversity, through problems. And this last one was underneath, and I almost shed a tear with this one. But I'll express why in a minute. The bottom card that we did get, which is what we don't see, it says loneliness, and the affirmation is, I know that I am never alone. Okay, I know that I'm never alone. I don't know if I showed you the perseverance one, but this was perseverance, intuition, purple chakra, loneliness. I know that I'm never alone, blue throat chakra. Okay, so I want you to know, whatever you're going through right now, you're not the first and you're not the last person to go through it. I know sometimes we can get in our ego and say, oh my God, no one can ever understand exactly what I'm going through. But there are people who can understand what you're going through because they went through it already. So hug yourself again right now. I am never alone. Support is always around me. I love myself and people love me. I am never alone. I have community. Even if you don't feel like that's true right now, you're never alone. You know why? Because you have universe, you have God, you have source. You are never alone. Even if it feels like it, because that's something I was challenging myself not too long ago. I'm telling myself, oh my God, I feel so alone. And then I'm talking to my sister-in-law and I'm talking to my friends and they're saying the same things. I'm like, but we have each other. Because after we have the conversation, after we're feeling vulnerable and safe to have a conversation with our loved ones, we can then say, I feel so good to be reminded that I'm not alone. Because you're not. Take that leap in being vulnerable and share your burden. I say that a lot. The burden that you hold is not meant for you to only hold by yourself. So remember that, because that's like a big key. That's a really big key I want you to remember. You can share your burden. It's safe to share your burden. Hug yourself again. Let's do this again. It's safe for me to share my burden. It's safe for me to be vulnerable. I allow myself to be vulnerable. I allow myself to feel community. You know, it's all about allowance, and your freedom to choose it. Whenever you do feel lonely, allow the feeling to come and then allow it to go, because I want you to choose your community. I want you to choose vulnerability, and I want you to choose safeness in your body and yourself, also in your loved ones too, and the ones that you feel safe with, for sure. Remember that, because it takes a village to raise a child, and it takes that same village to maintain an adult. That's something I say a lot. So, call a friend today, check in on them to see how they're doing, because I'm pretty sure they also have something they're challenging in their life that you both can take away something from the conversation. Because sometimes when I'm talking about an issue, my loved one will say something and it just clicks for me. I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't even look at it like that, but thank you for bringing that perspective to me. And one thing I want you to remember is I am you and you are me. We are one, all of the time. So lean in and lean on your loved ones to support you during any challenge you face in your life, because you're not meant to go through it alone. And if you guys are still here, I love you, okay? So we're going to be doing our daily crystal. I got a couple cards here, so I will go through them. We got Tiger's Eye. Overcome your fears. I think it's too bright, but trust me. Overcome your fears, okay? You have to jump off of your cliff of safety, of comfortability, because when you take that leap of faith in your life, you will either learn how to fly or a net will appear. And I know you guys heard me say this so many times before. It's not news. But this is why I love energy and reminders, and it's cyclical. Is just reminding yourself of the things you already know, and that's okay if you can't see them right now, but that's the light that I'm talking about reaching for. So overcome your fears, use your community to do so, use yourself to do so, affirm yourself, pray about it. I'm gonna make a video really focusing on this card about fear, because it's really cool. I can't wait to film that for you all. But overcome your fears, okay? Whatever that looks like. If you have a fear of discipline, do it every day. Like for me right now, my fear is, I'll be super vulnerable. My fear right now is I'm afraid that I'm so hyper fixated on being perfect when it comes to posting my content, when it comes to my workouts, when it comes to my schedule on a day-to-day, and it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be real for me, and it has to be something that I can maintain and still feel good about. So that's why today I'm just showing up as authentic as I can be. I was so focused on, oh my God, my background. I was so focused on this or that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just show up the way that I want to show up to the world, and whoever is meant to connect with me, whoever will stay with me during however long this video will be, will stay. I have to trust that. I have to trust that as a YouTuber, as someone who's always trying to remind people of their power, it doesn't matter how I show up, really. It matters what I'm saying. It matters what is real. And those are the people who will connect with me, and those are the people who will love me and cheer me on, as you do. As you have been here with me since when? 2020? So I thank you for that. Thank you for allowing me to feel safe to share that with you. But that's something I'm still overcoming. That's why I've been having such a pause, these breaks on YouTube, going away for a couple months and coming back, because I'm still learning how to navigate my own personal life and showing up for you. Okay, so if I could be vulnerable with you, I want you to feel safe, to feel vulnerable with your loved ones, because they're there to support you. The next one, like I was saying earlier, y'all, Lemurian quartz, practice patience. Okay, so you have to be patient. You have to be patient with what you want in your life and all the good things on its way, because it just makes it so much more beautiful. I don't know. It's something about hiking a mountain versus getting a flight, like a jet from the bottom to the top. It's a difference. Yes, the view is the same, but is the appreciation the same? It's beautiful to watch your, you buy seeds and you plant them and then you see the beautiful flowers, you see the beautiful fruits, versus you just going to the store and buying fruit. There's a different appreciation for it. It's not the destination, it's the journey. So be patient with yourself. No matter what adversity you're going through, no matter what problem you feel like you're constantly facing, that it's the same thing and you're not getting over it. Be patient with yourself and give yourself grace. And when you're ready, you will decide and you will choose differently all of the time. The next one we did get is chrysoprase, the crystal. The affirmation is allow yourself to receive. Okay? One thing I want to tell you right now, hug yourself and say, I allow myself to receive. I allow myself to receive. I allow myself to receive. I'm going to tell you a quick story. Last night we had game night with our friends over, and I was cleaning up and everybody was offering to help me clean up, and I had said, no, I don't want your help. I want you to enjoy yourself. So allow me to do this on my own while you enjoy yourself. And my friend was like, no, please, I insist. And I think my partner, I can't remember what he had said, but he had told them, a little story. He was like, I had the situation where someone had said, basically, the end of the story was, allow people to provide for you. Allow good things to come to you. Just allow it. And after that, she said, I receive. And then I said, thank you so much for receiving that. Allow me to take care of you tonight, type of thing. So we are so quick to say we don't need help. We are so quick to want to help and to give, but just sit back and allow things to come to you and remember that you're worthy of that. So that was just something I wanted to share. The next one is Angel Light. Support is all around you. Okay? Remember that. Remember that support is all around you. Remember that it loves you and you're not alone. Like, that's the best thing I can really share. Second to last card, we did get Amethyst. And trust your intuition. Love that. I want you to remember, you can trust your internal compass. If something's telling you something's off, trust it. If something is telling you it feels good, trust it. If you feel like you need to take action right now, trust it. If you feel like you need to be more feminine and in the receiving, right? Trust it. Trust your inner compass, because that's the only compass you need to focus on. There's no other timeline. There's no other person that could tell you more about your life and what you want to do than you. So, trust your intuition. And last card we did get is Red Jasper. Take action. So, I want you, when you're ready, take aligned action to manifest what you want. Perfect example. I woke up this morning, I was like, I want to film. Literally. I woke up and I was like, I just want to film. Then literally as I'm, starting my morning, doing breakfast and stuff like that, I get a comment from someone on my last video saying, happy birthday, but they were saying, I can't wait until your next video. And that was another form of affirmation from outside of me that I'm meant to do this today. No matter how I want to show up, I'm meant to do this today. So I took the action to film today for you. So I really do trust and hope that I was able to share enlightenment and make you feel good and remind you of your power and your greatness. I want today to remind you of your beauty. I want today to remind you of your light. And I just want you to know I love you. I really do. I don't care how cheesy or mushy I am, because I'm a big mush, you guys. Like in real life, I'm the biggest mush. But I just wanted to show up today for you and myself. And I trusted that, and I trust that however long today's video will be, however many people stick with me through this time, I trust that they're meant to, because I'm meant to tell them something. I'm meant to tell you something today. So I just want to say thank you for giving me this safe space to do so. I love you so very much. I thank you so very much for your patience with me. because of how many breaks I take, because I am also just like you. I'm navigating my life. I'm learning more about myself every day and how I want to be better. I'm in a constant state right now of unlearning and learning. Transformation is so scary. It really is. But it's so beautiful because I feel like, wow, I'm really becoming the woman I'm meant to be, and it feels so damn good. Even though there are days where I'm crying, I'm in distraught, I'm like, I don't know what to do, I don't know who I could talk to. I have God, I have people around me, and when I'm ready, I do create that space to be vulnerable and to feel safe with them. And that's me deciding to change. I want to change this feeling. I want to change feeling that I'm lonely when I'm not. I want to change this feeling of being afraid to being an enlightened. I want to choose goodness in my life. I want to choose to jump off my cliff of safety, because I know that when I choose it, life has to reward me. Oh my God, I'm getting teary-eyed. But yeah, so I really trust and hope this felt good for you today. As we do in every single video, we're gonna affirm together. And oh, this one feels so good. I'm really getting teary-eyed, guys. Oh my God. All right. In today's video, the affirmation is, I trust me. I trust me. I trust me. You can trust yourself. You can trust the good on its way. You can trust that you know everything you need to know in this moment to navigate whatever you're going through. You can trust that resolution is on the way. Even affirm that too. I trust there's resolution on its way to me. I trust that there is resolution on its way to me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I continue to send my love, my light, and my grace to each of you. And I will see you in the next video. Happy manifesting, happy Lionsgate Portal, and have the best day on purpose. Bye.